Coming up on SAU News, we'll have highlights from Asian Night, perhaps the biggest campus party of the year. Soccer season is underway. We'll show you what's happening in the Women's League. And a lot of you may not know it, but Southern teaches a golf class. The guys we talk to say it's a lot of fun. SAU News starts now. Welcome to SAU News, brought to you by the School of Journalism and Communication at Southern Adventist University. I'm Sheann Brandon. A new presentation format was unveiled this year at Asian Night. Did it work? Our Rachel Brohard talked to the event planners and students to get their reaction.
Many students are unloading supplies, decorating, and setting up for Asian Night. The Asian Club's Vice President, Jonathan Tangunen, is in charge. He has made a few changes this year.
So this year, Asian Night, we're doing things quite different from what we're traditionally used to, and so I'm really excited. One of the biggest changes that we're doing this year for the gym layout is having the stage in the center.
As Saturday night approaches, students are seen practicing their roles and preparing each booth for the food being served.
As you can see right behind me is the Japanese as they're performing one of their traditional dances.
Each booth around the gym offered a unique ethnic food. Students were dressed in traditional clothing and served whomever passed by. If someone had questions about their particular culture, they were happy to answer.
This is my second time being at Asian Night, and I think every year it just gets better. I love seeing all the different cultures, and I love seeing how they all come together.
Each country represented put on a traditional performance in the center of the gym. The crowd packed tightly around the stage, intently watching each performance. The break between performances provided time for students and visitors to socialize. Many enjoyed the night and thought that it was full of culture and entertainment.
Tonight was very beautiful. I loved every single part of it. Every single country that was represented did beautifully, whether in the foods or in their dances.
It will be exciting to see what Asian Night will be like next year. For SAU News, this is Rachel Brohard.
Students seemed to like the centrally located stage that offered a 360-degree view of the performance. With the warmer weather, intramural soccer games are attracting big crowds. SAU News reporter Oksana Wetmore shows us players and fans who can't get enough.
The fields have been prepped, cleats and uniforms have been put on, and it's that time of day for a soccer game. Teams gather together, and it's time for action.
Several students have been playing soccer for many years, some as young as kindergarten age.
I've been playing soccer ever since I was in kindergarten, so that's like 13 or 14 years now.
When asked what she likes best about soccer, player Sarah Wu explained the importance of teamwork.
I like playing with a team, and I like how with soccer it's not all dependent on one person. The whole team has to work together to get things done.
With the gloomy winter days behind us, soccer season seems to add a spring to everyone's step. Player Caitlin Juno also explains that she enjoys the bonding experience that happens between the team.
Practice with a bunch of people, you bleed together and you're running together and you're trying to win together, and it's really an emotionally bonding thing.
Unlike competitive sports at other schools, the competition between teams at SAU is kept friendly, which helps to encourage a welcoming and fun environment. For SAA News, I'm Oksana Wetmore.
Soccer season also brings an increased number of students you see on campus walking with sprains, injuries, and crutches. A record number of students presented papers this week. Wednesday was Campus Research Day. More than 390 students were scheduled in breakout sessions all over campus. Topics range from the hard sciences to the underground music scene in Chattanooga. The annual event is organized by McKee Library. Recent studies have shown that one sport that is getting bypassed by young millennials is golf. But as Taylor Sheppers discovered, here at Southern, students are still learning how to swing the club and make the putt.
What do you use?
America's Navy.
That's a...
Freshman public relations major Ben Mixon takes the first swing of the day during the basic golf class.
Backspin.
These students say they want to learn a game that will last the rest of their lives.
Usually in the medical field, they have meetings on the golf course. So I'm like, I'm pretty not good. Actually, I don't even know anything about golf. So I should take this class, for future references. You gotta be kidding me.
Students are far from professionals, but they are learning the etiquette of a very formal game.
Steven, you can't do that. You can't yell on a golf course.
What? The students are learning a lot, but they still need the guidance of an expert. That's where Mike Boyd comes into play.
Do I think millennials are golfing less? I think it's probably a more of the expense of it that's chasing a lot of people away, not just millennials.
Today I have learned the proper technique for holding a golf club. You take your left index finger, place it between your right pinky and ring finger around the club. Anyone needing a fitness credit should consider taking Southern's basic golf class.
Oh my God! Because it's a lifelong sport. You can do it the rest of your life.
A par for us, a par for me, a par for everyone.
For SAU News, I'm Taylor Sheppers.
In the last few years, hundreds of golf courses have closed because of fewer players. Coming up this weekend, the physics department will have its telescopes out this Friday night. Come see Jupiter, Orion, and other stars in the Hickman Science Center parking lot, weather permitting, of course. Also, Friday night, the Campus Ministries Department will present a lawn vespers at the Goliath Wall starting at 8 p.m. That's a wrap for this edition of SAU News. Special thanks to the School of Journalism and Communication and the Digital Storytelling class for their contributions. And thank you for joining us. I'm Sheann Brandon. See you next time.